morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. I am Lindy, aka Paleobarbie. For those of you that are new, today is Vlogmas day 17. So I wanted to share with you guys, this one's going to be short. I wanted to share with you guys my top 5 least favorite or worst Christmas movies in my opinion. One or two of these might be controversial because, you know, everybody has a different opinion about movies. Let me get this bugged me. So let's get started. Let me get my list just because I want to put them in the right order. So my number 1 is Home Alone 3. First of all, the first one was great. The second one was pretty good, not as good as the first one. But, you know, whenever you make sequels to something and then you come back and it has different actors, it's never good. So I think there might have been a Home Alone 4. I can't even remember. But I think they're going to make another one, remake of the first one for Disney Plus. I don't know. But I just say leave the classics alone and don't try to add more to the franchise with different actors. I never think it works out. I never think they're good. They're not as funny. The bits, you know, with the kids are just not ever as good. So I don't like Home Alone 3. A Christmas Story 2. I don't know how many of you guys watch A Christmas Story every year. You know, it plays for 24 hours on Christmas Eve. We own it, but we always end up watching it a lot of times on Christmas Eve, like after we've, you know, when the kids were younger, when they go to bed, we watched it then. We watch it, watch it different times. You know, we like it. It's funny. It's cute. It's nostalgic. It reminds me, even though that's before my time, the time period, it's like, reminds me of the special times of going to the department stores and they have decorations and, sorry, the sun is like crazy. And all those fun things that you used to do as a kid, you know. And so they made A Christmas Story 2. I don't know how many of you have seen it, but same thing. Different kids, different parents, all those things. It's supposed to be like when Ralphie is a teenager. It's terrible. Can't stand it. So that's my number 2. My number 3 is, so I grew up watching the kids movie A Year Without a Santa Claus, you know, with Heat Miser and Santa doesn't want to go out, he's sick and doesn't think any of the kids, you know, love him anymore or believe, so he doesn't want to go out. And Mrs. Claus is doing her best to, you know, get it fixed. I grew up loving that movie. And so they made a few years back a live action version of this movie with John Goodman and Delta Burke, which I love both of them. So I was like, oh, this is going to be a good movie. Not so much. It was not that good. I guess besides the newer Disney live actions that they've made, I'm not a fan of the live action thing. I'm not a fan of messing with classics either. Just like when they redid Footloose. Don't even get me started on that. Anyways, I'm just not a fan, so I did not like it. Number 4, this is going to be controversial because some of you guys love this movie. I do not. I do not care. I know this is going to be controversial for Jim Carrey. So I do not like the live action Grinch because of that reason. It irritates me. I love the classic cartoon. The only thing I like about the live action Grinch is the scenery, because I think Ron Howard did a great job with all of that. And Cindy Lou Who, I love her. She's so cute. But other than that, it's irritating to me and I don't like it. And I think it's mostly because I don't like Jim Carrey. And I don't like Jim Carrey. I know y'all are like, what? I don't like Jim Carrey because I feel like he is over the top sometimes, which is what some people like about him. But I also think, and I know he's talented because, you know, Truman Show and all that, he was good in serious stuff too. But he, to me, almost acts like the same person in every movie he's in. And there's some other people that do that too, but he just irritates me. Anyways, I don't like that movie. Some of you guys might like it. I'm sorry. Tell me in the comments. You probably love it, but it's not my favorite. All right, so the number 5, my worst Christmas movie ever is, we have the tradition, I talked about my traditions of every Christmas Eve watching A Miracle on 34th Street, the I think it's 34, I can't remember the year. No, it's not 34, I'm thinking that because of the name. Anyway, the one with Natalie Wood, the classic one. That's the one we watch every Christmas Eve. I love that movie. I love Natalie Wood in general. and all her movies, but that's my favorite. So when they remade it in the 90s with Dylan McDermott and Elizabeth Perkins, and the Santa is actually the guy from Jurassic Park, so that was kind of cool. I was like, oh, that's going to be good. It was terrible. They changed a bunch of stuff. First of all, it's not even Macy's. It's some other store. They changed so many things in the plot that made the movie special, that it just irritates me, and I don't like it, and I don't watch that one. I have that one and never watch it. We joke about it. Every Christmas Eve, my husband's like, do you want to watch the one with Dylan McDermott? And I'm like, no. Because it is the worst Christmas movie. So those are my top 5 worst Christmas movies, in my opinion. So tell me in the comments, is there a Christmas movie that you can't stand that just drives you crazy? Maybe some of us like it, but you can't stand it. Tell me in the comments down below, and I will see you tomorrow in the next Vlogmas. Talk to you later. Let's see what the Advent is today. Okay, let me get the cheese. Tomato and olive. All right, I've had both of these before. They're both really good.